On that last play, and
should be the Musketeers or T.J. Walker.
Play action. Now Jackson. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That's a fucking kick, dude.
They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you.
Are you watching it right now?
That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely.
Hey, ask my motherfucker to see if he can get me in there.
15 inside the 5. Superb. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one at 5 yards. So make it 2nd and 5.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Gibson here running out of the gun. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. Well, this defense for the Bills, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Even better than that, they pitched a shutout in that game, and I'm telling you, trust me on this one. That's a confidence builder for the rest of the season. When you get a defense that puts together a performance like that this early in the year, well, that sends notice to the rest of the NFL and spreads confidence throughout the locker room that they're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body.
Let's go. Pick 6.
Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending.
Oh, that's what's up. Nice. He's watching.
Points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
I knew that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Tavon Austin now from the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return.
How far behind are you? Yeah, now I'm waiting for a play. To pick a play.
Out there set and ready for this next drive. The Washington
I need to
offense.
fix this. This should be Patrick Queen.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there.
God, that's terrible.
Lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
What?
Shotgun handoff to Gibson.
Nothing.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, I said,
very strong last week as they
I needed to get Patrick Queen out there.
Today's NFL, when you talk about goals for defenses, and you think that maybe you'd like to hold them under 14 points or so, we think our offense can usually get 17 to 20, so that's a reasonable goal. But when you hold a team under 100 yards of total offense, you're going to win 99 times out of 100. And the one game you lose, you'll know who to blame.
He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. No gain at all on the play there.
He has to punt that shit, nigga.
My snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they
got
completed
Stephon
it.
Diggs back there.
Taken in at the 11.
Oh, down.
Well, that one a 55-yard punt. 13 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Buffalo offense ready to go.
He just paused it for a second.
They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Go! Fuck!
Off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 42 yards rushing.
We got Anton in here.
So how about
he's the Texans.
They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
I smashed him.
Here's Breida.
What? Oh! He had a boat.
Of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They go play action with Jackson. Forced out to his left.
What? Some dude in my season. This is my actual season game.
Jackson's such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Yes.
Jackson. He'll dump this down to Matt Breida. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And at his size, he's a smaller back. He can get him the football. He can kind of get lost.
You might need to tell me that again.
It's good for him.
It's great for him.
When the time comes, but
sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Get in there!
Across the chalk for a Bills touchdown.
You know, for a dude that's supposed to have one of the best D-lines in the game, this is unfortunately savage.
Conversation with him prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams.
I just turned off my audio and my microphone audio.
That number's correct.
Dude, YouTube.
It does. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And
oh, my leg. Fuck. I feel that.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Does this dude have Tavon Austin? Alright, brothers. Have a good one. Did you want to buy this for $5?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And Fitzpatrick's
4 works. Close enough. 4's close enough to 5.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 30.
See you later. Have a good one.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. Now Fitzpatrick. And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked.
God, that is so terrible.
Addison in there to drop him for a loss.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick.
He caught that.
Field across the 45.
Wow,
A really
that was my
nice
fault.
Gain of 25 yards. Well, that last pass, CD, he just added another notch to the old belt. What a career it's been. He's over 35,000 career passing yards now.
And when you say that number, over 35,000 yards, how many people have done that prior to him?
Right around 30.
Well, that's a pretty good number. Now you're into a membership that means you've done a heck of a job.
He put Fitzpatrick in.
A decent amount of time.
Oh my God!
Is one of the better players.
7 yards the pickup there. On second down, a run with Gibson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
Antonio Gibson is an absolute dart with the ball in his hands, and he can make you miss, and he can run over you. Took a little while to crack the starting lineup as a rookie, but boy, was he sensational when he did. Went for 115 yards and 3 scores in a Thanksgiving Day clobbering of the Dallas Cowboys. And Washington, they felt like they had
sit down
when they took him in the 3rd round last year, number 66 overall, and he justified their decision.
Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. He'll get this to his running back, Calais. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 12-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the ground with Gibson. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Fitzpatrick. Now Fitzpatrick hit. It's out. He lost.
Oh my God, same.
Washington looked to get this one back, and indeed they did. They will still have possession.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Throwing Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Through the contact. It's incomplete.
Kick your field goal.
And now it's 4th down.
Kick your field goal. I almost took him out of field goal range. He has to.
And his kick here is good. And they will get themselves on the board
it's league rules. 4th and 3, or 4th and 4 and up, you have to either punt or field goal. You can't go for it.
You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
He was 25 yards away.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
He forgot to shut my door. Chair.
From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And tackled.
Yes, he does get ball at halftime.
Line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Hey man, he should have scored.
Come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again. And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before.
Christian Kirk!
Christian Kirk.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
The Bills are able to strike quickly to add on.
Tell me you saw.
And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
Tell me you saw that. No! I don't know if you can play back the video. If you can, play back the video and watch that fucking dying. Christian Kirk. Straight touchdown.
Speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
Tavon Austin now from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10.
Oh my God!
Optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3. I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. Fitzpatrick to his tight end, Thomas, for the Washington first.
Logan Thomas experienced a breakout season last year at the age of 29. Converted from playing quarterback, he finished 3rd among tight ends with 72 catches, and it certainly looks like his future is awfully bright.
Fitzpatrick complete there to Gibson. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I ain't gonna lie, I haven't been paying attention. I've been just scoring. I've scored every drive so far.
A reminder, once we hit
all but one.
as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business.
Roughing the passer, you're kidding me.
But the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. I think you'd agree that looked like the right call from up here.
No doubt about it. What everyone has to understand is that the officials are going to be right on the play each and every time. You may not like the call, but they're usually spot on.
And down he goes. Fitzpatrick sacked. Jerry Hughes able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. These
I'm trash
they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different.
My first win last week, I got an undefeated.
Because the entire game.
Oh, no way!
Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And Washington able to cut into that deficit. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know
Get me off the field, coach.
But sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Extra point safely through. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. McKenzie will not return this, and it will be brought out to the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time.
Oh, come on, Spawn.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Jackson. His throw incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
But he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington
gets home. That was my dumbass fault. I should have
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On is the punter, Hawk, as he gets this one away. Now Austin. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Who the fuck is honking?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. 1st down, Fitzpatrick slings this deep from McLaurin, and that is incomplete.
That's not a pick.
Brain remembers when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick now.
Sit down, bitch. Are injuries like off or something? Or does this motherfucker not get injured? That should have been an injury hit.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get up.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And they'll begin by running the option.
I honestly don't know why it started making me run that way. And I work at Colburn's.
So we've reached halftime here in Orchard Park, where the Bills taking the lead into the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. Tavon Austin now from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Oh my God, he had him. I don't know if you saw that, but he had his running back.
Now it's 3rd and 5.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Got an open man, finds Gibson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
He's scared.
And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. They'll run here with Raymond Calais. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Fitzpatrick. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
I wish you could. Man, that'd be badass. Some play through your phone.
To throw again on second down. Fitzpatrick. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. Here's Fitzpatrick. Taking a shot for Samuel. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his
my best corner.
Get the football back. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on third down. Jackson now. Eluding the pressure right. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Jackson from the shotgun. Check down to Breida. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, but really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
How about Jonathan Allen there, pushing upfield to make the stop behind the line?
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
He's got the hook up with Diggs. And all the way home for
Happy Donovan.
Stephon Diggs, 33 yards. And the Bills will add on to their lead. Pass on for the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And Fitzpatrick's throw into the hands of McLaurin. Fitzpatrick to McLaurin there. First down, Washington.
Very good as a rookie. Terry McLaurin was even better in 2020. 87 catches for over 1,100 yards. He is definitely wide receiver 1 for the Washington football team.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Well, they definitely figured out something defensively at halftime, Charles. That's now 2 drives and 2 interceptions here in this third quarter.
And I think the easy thing for us to say is, boy, they made an adjustment, didn't they? Or they showed him something different. I'm not so sure it's that as much as maybe he's just been impatient and forced the ball a little bit. In any event, as you noted, back-to-back interceptions thrown.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. He'll buy some time right.
I should do the notch.
Downfield, so he'll throw it away. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Dancing to his left. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Never press my man, dude.
From the gun, Jackson.
No way.
He's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line.
Why do you run like that?
Picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And you get the feeling, Charles, yeah, he's got the 2 sacks now, but he may get more here. We still got a quarter and then some to go.
And the way that he is playing this game, it reminds me of one of the best golfers in the world who can use every club in the bag and make a great shot. That's what he's doing with his pass rush moves right now, showing a little bit of everything. They have no way of stopping him.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. The 71 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. They'll try again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Matt Breida, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
Don.
And they open the lead up now to 25.
Donovan.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Tavon Austin now from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Why did they make me do this?
Seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. To throw on 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick. This one left side caught by Gibson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Third and short yardage, Fitzpatrick. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Flushed out right. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. To throw is Fitzpatrick. He's got it to Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Fitzpatrick to throw it. This is caught. It's Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Fitzpatrick giving to Gibson on the draw. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd and 5 now. Fitzpatrick. And now here is another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. They go play action now. Jackson rolling to his right.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. The Bills on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He'll air this one out for Kirk. And got his man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is